Voiceover confident. Warm. Today we're doing something fun. A design first deep dive into two very different visions of automotive expression for 2025. The razor sharp Toyota GT Super and the ultra luxury Rolls-Royce Phantom in white. One is about aggression, lightness, and track-bred detail. The other is about presence, craftsmanship, and absolute refinement. Let's break down their exterior language, the color choices that define them, and the design details that tell you what each car wants to be. Cut to close-ups of the Toyota. Front splitter, vents, wheel arches. Voiceover. Starting with the 2025 Toyota GT Super, think of it as Toyota's modern performance manifesto. From the front it reads aggressive. A low nose, large air intakes, and a headlight signature that's more predator than polite. The grille and ducting are integrated into the bumper to feed radiators and brakes, and you get a pronounced splitter that hints this car wants to be glued to the road. Graphic overlay. Toyota GT Super. Exterior highlights. Voiceover. The profile is taut and purposeful. Short overhangs, a long cabin to wheelbase ratio, and muscular fenders that flatten into aero channels. You'll notice functional vents behind the front wheels and along the lower doors. They're not just for show, they tune airflow around the car to reduce lift and cool components. The roofline slopes fast toward a rear deck that's engineered for downforce. Active spoilers and an adjustable diffuser work together to balance grip at speed. Slow pan across carbon fiber elements and wheels. Voiceover. Toyota has embraced lightweight materials, visible carbon fiber for the splitter, side skirts, and available roof, contrasted with matte or high gloss panels depending on spec. Wheels are large, open spoke alloys that show off huge brakes. Tire choice is often sticky, track-focused rubber. Little touches. Exposed fasteners, hexagonal vents, and purposeful aerodynamic fins remind you this is a car designed with performance priorities. Cut to color swatches for the GT Super. Voiceover. Color options for the GT Super lean into performance personality. Expect classic race hues like ignition red and rally white, plus darker, stealthy choices such as phantom black and a deep nighthawk gray. Toyota also offers contrast carbon packages and a matte finish option that emphasizes shapes and shadows. For those who want to stand out, there are limited-run factory liveries, two-tone race stripes or neon accent packs that highlight aero bits and mirror housings. Transition to Rolls-Royce Phantom shots, long sweeping shots of the white paint catching light. Voiceover. Now contrast that with the 2025 Rolls-Royce Phantom in white, a completely different design philosophy. Where the GT Super is taut and aggressive, the Phantom is monumental and composed. The moment you see that upright, polished grille and the Spirit of Ecstasy perched above it, the car's intention is clear: authority, presence, and bespoke luxury. Close-up. Coach doors opening, long rear hinge door sweep. Voiceover. The Phantom's proportions are classical Rolls-Royce: long bonnet, long wheelbase, and rear-hinged coach doors that create a ceremonial entry. Surfaces are expansive and clean, with soft transitions that celebrate reflection rather than hard shadow lines. The headlight modules are precise and modern, usually incorporating matrix LED technology, but the key is how the light interacts with the body's vast panels. It reads like a moving sculpture. Graphic overlay. Phantom, exterior highlights. Voiceover. Details matter here in a different way. A perfectly executed chrome band that runs from the grille along the car's shoulder, a hand-painted coachline that can be tailored to the owner's exact taste, and wheel designs that are both restrained and distinctive. The Phantom keeps a calm, dignified silhouette. Mechanical function is present but understated. Even the aerodynamic elements are hidden, engineered for refinement rather than dramatics. Cut to close-up of the white paint, showing depth and finish. Voiceover. White on a Phantom is intentionally cinematic. Rolls-Royce offers multiple white finishes, from a pure, clinical white that emphasizes detail, to pearlescent and metallic whites that play with light for a softer, warmer presence. There's also the Bespoke route. Multi-layer pearl coats, hand-applied flecks, and even chameleon finishes that reveal subtle color shifts in certain light. If clients want it, Rolls' Mulliner department can create a one-off shade, and the coachline can be hand-painted in complementary or contrasting tones. Split screen. Toyota in red versus Phantom in white. Voiceover. So what do those color choices communicate? On the GT Super, Vivid reds, deep blacks, and matte finishes shout performance and immediacy. They're built to be seen accelerating out of corners, to emphasize form over subtlety. The Phantom's whites communicate purity, discretion, and control. A white Phantom doesn't shout, it commands attention by owning absolute composure in any environment. Cut to design detail montage. Toyota Aero bits, Rolls chrome trimming, both cars' lighting signatures. Voiceover. Beyond paint and silhouette, lighting and trim are key storytelling elements. The GT Super uses thin, angular LED signatures and illuminated aero elements to look fast even at standstill. The Phantom's lighting is confident and jewel-like, a modern interpretation of timeless, high-end cues, often paired with chrome or darker inlays that create visual depth. Camera pulls back to reveal both cars driving in tandem. Voiceover. Both cars also speak to different owner priorities. The GT Super is for the enthusiast who wants tactile feedback, a visceral drive, and a visual package that matches its capability. The Phantom is for someone who values presence, craftsmanship, and the emotional weight of understatement. Both brands offer personalization, but the scale is different. Toyota's packages are performance first. Rolls-Royce's choices are about bespoke artistry down to the tiniest coachline stroke. Closing shots. Sunset. Cars parked. Camera slowly rises. Voiceover. Design is language. The 2025 Toyota GT Super writes in short, sharp sentences, chrome and carbon shouting speed and intent. The 2025 Rolls-Royce Phantom writes long, measured paragraphs, flawless surfaces, a white finish that reads as a quiet authority. Both are masterpieces of a sort, they just answer different questions. Which one speaks to you? Aggression and immediacy, or calm and absolute refinement? End card. Channel logo. Like, subscribe, comment which design you prefer.